Hey guys, here is the throwing tutorial. So if you want to throw something in your game, here's how you do it. So this is what it looks like. My ball is right with my dino, and so every time I tap the screen, he's going to throw it. So I'm tapping the screen, and I want the ball to go off the screen, and when it does go off the screen, it comes right back to the dino. So if I didn't add a movement in this one, but if my dino would move, the ball would come right back to him because you'd always want him to have the ball to throw it. Okay, so let's look at the code here. If I click on the ball, so what's the ball doing? Well, he's got two rules. If you look at when the game starts, I want him to go to where the dino is. So that's why I set his position. So when the game starts, the ball is going to go to wherever the dino is on his X and Y position. So that's pretty easy. And then the only other rule is when I tap the iPad, that's when the dino's throwing it. So when I tap the iPad, what do I want the ball to do? Well, I want it to change X. I want it to go right 900. I just chose 900. You can choose 500 or 100 or whatever you want. And the last thing is when I threw the ball, it moved, it changed X, but what was the last thing it did? It returned to the dino. So that's why you see those two little rules there. When I tap the iPad, the ball moves, and then it comes back to him, okay? And so then let's go look at the dino, and he's only got one rule. When I touch the iPad, he's turning. He turns 90 degrees and then minus 90 degrees, and that's why he looks like he's kind of throwing it. His body's turning back and forward, back and forward. You wouldn't have to do that, but I think it looks more realistic. And so that is how you make someone throw. And so if you would add a movement in here, and that way that'd be more realistic. He could move all over the place, and then the ball would still come back to him. So you could throw it at like enemies or whatever you're trying to do. So there you go.